Okay, so let me explain that again. When I ask you to stand up and go to the section corresponding with your answer, then you'll go there. So if your answer is A, you stand over here. B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. Simple. So you first answer your whiteboard, you cover it, and you wait for my instructions to tell you, and now go to the place that you believe is the answer. A, B, C, the point. Okay, we got it? Now, what's going to happen is, this is going to turn into extra points for the next exam. So, if you get it right, I'll give you extra points for the next exam. Okay? Now, to make sure you don't copy from anyone, you're going to write your answer first on your board and then face it down. Okay? So your answer that's there should match where you're standing. You're not going to follow the crowd. Where you believe is where you're going to be standing. Okay? Yes,
Did you write the letter or did you write the answer?
The letter is fine. There's not much work to show. Okay? No, you don't. Just the letter. That will be fine. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay? Any last questions?
No.
Okay? Got it. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line that has a slope of 5 and a y-intercept of -2. If you think that's A, you write A. You will wait for my instructions. If you think it's B, you write B. If you think it's C, you write C. If you think it's D, it's D. Once you have written your letter, you face your board down, or your paper. Okay. Go find A, B, C, or D. C is here, A, B, and D. Good to see that no one shows undefined, at least we're on the right track, so good job. Okay, so it was the challenge, it was between A and C. Now, why, Gala, why is it not C?
Because there's no x.
So the slope is the one that's 0, correct? So the y-intercept, it says y equals 7, the number by itself, the constant will be your y-intercept. Do we understand that?
Yes.
Over there. Sure? Okay, thank you for playing. Take a seat over here.
Yeah.
Pass by over here before you go take a seat.
I get a different one. Oh, good. Oh, I think that mine. Yeah,
Go over there.
No.
Okay? No. Next.
Rapidly.
Next.
There's more.
Yeah. Don't lose your ships, please.
How much is each trick worth?
2 points. So you can collect. Everyone has an answer?
Yes.
Alrighty. Go to A, B, C.
Is this
C is right there, guys. You're tapping. You're tapping. You're tapping. You're tapping the board. That's A. B, right there. Who's on B over there? Raise your hand, B. My B, okay. And C, this way. Okay, so let me see. Y equals 8x. Okay, Y equals 8x. My B's, why are you guys wrong?
Oh, because I read it wrong and they was looking for the slope, and the slope is m and m equal 8.
Excellent correction. Okay, so Y will be 0.
I think I deserve it.
Uh-huh.
Y will be 0 instead. Your choice would have been if I asked you exactly. So all of you are right.
Yeah.
For explaining us a Y, I give you a point.
Oh, boo.
Okay. Unfortunately, the rest of you didn't earn a point. You earned it afterwards. Okay. Collect your money.
I get ready. Oh, can I get blue? Hey, yo.
No,
Yo. Can I get blue? I'll take it.
Hey, whatever.
Oh, green.
Look at mine.
Hey, next one, quickly. Go ahead and start working independently so I could make sure that we are all on the same page. Those 5 problems, I'm going to come around and take your names, how many points you have. So everyone right now is working. Let's go. Independent practice here. If you want right there. Excuse me? You can share one with Deborah?
Is that right?
Let's do them first. Give me a second. Kyle, there's books over there. Maybe over here. Okay.
I turn that into 1.
Hold on 1 second, Jeff.
There aren't any books over here.
Kyle, on top of, thank you, Irma. Justin.
Mr. Cologne?
That's not exactly on the phone. You gotta fix it. Can you erase that over right on the phone? What? 310. Oh, 310. Thank you. So you will start on page 310. So correction on that slide. Yeah, find the slope, and now you gotta find. The first person did this, so yes, you did. Okay. And then you gotta find the y-intercept and write the equation, write the equation. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. Perfect, right on time. Alright, let's go over the problem to make sure that you're all ready so you can do homework at home. So let's just go over every one of the problems. What was the first problem?
26.
26?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Somebody who wants, let's give a chance to people who wants to challenge themselves. That are not so sure, if you're really sure that you got it, okay? Criteria, 26. So it tells us, what are the instructions on the top?
Write in the equation.
So I have to write an equation, right? So it should look at the end like this, y, something here, x, and then the b, right? So go ahead and tell me what to do.
I think you found like a point on the graph,
Okay?
and then I put it in -2 because it like yeah.
So -2 is your what?
My slope.
That's your slope? What is slope? Who will help criteria?
Me.
Go ahead, right there. Jose.
-2 is your y-intercept because that's where the line is crossing.
What is this right here? Your y-axis, right? So your graph is going through the y, so that means that's your y-intercept. You get it? You sure? Write it down. Write a note for yourself on the left side. So -2, it is a point, but it's your b. Now, how do we figure out the slope? Somebody else besides Jose? Christina?
You find them.
You need to find 2 points where they meet exactly. Very good. So go ahead.
And you find out how much they like rise over run, and it's -0 over
1,
2.
2, 3.
No, it's +3/2.
Oh, it's positive 2.
Why is it positive, Christina?
Because it goes up.
It's going up. Do we see this?
Yes.
Anyone has any questions on this? No? Justin? Which one is this one?
32.
Go ahead.
I set it up so it'd be y2 minus y1, so it'd be 5 minus -3,
Okay.
and -12 minus -7.
-12 minus -7.
And for the top I got 8, and for the bottom I got 19. And that's your slope?
No.
-12 minus
-5. Oh, okay, calm down. I got it.
-5.
So that's your slope, and
Right here it's telling you to identify, to find the slope and the y-intercept, but instead of this formula, is it written like this? Y equals mx plus b?
No.
So what do we have to isolate for?
Why?
Y. We have to simplify that equation. We need to move everything away so the y could be by itself. Yes? So what would I move first here?
The 6.
The 6. Very good.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, 16.
Very good. So you move the 6 plus 6 plus 6. Very good. You're left with 2y equals 3x plus 6. Right? And what else do I need to move so the y can be by itself? The 2. Divide by 2. Very good. So now we know our slope is what? 3/2? And our y-intercept is what?
Wait, why would
Oh,
6 divided by 2.
the y-intercept is 2?
Very good. Go ahead and write it down so you will have that explanation so you can do your homework. As you're doing that, let's review real quickly. What is slope? It's represented with an M. What is it?
How steep
How steep something is, and like Catherine said, the difference between the y over the difference between the x. Okay? What is my y-intercept? When the line crosses the y-axis. Very good. How do I write an equation? What is my equation for slope-intercept form? Y equals mx plus 3. Everyone, what is my slope-intercept form? So if it tells me to write an equation, what 2 things do I need?
Y equals mx plus
Listen to my question. If it tells me to write an equation, what do I need? If it tells me to write an equation, everyone, what do I need? Very good. Of course. Okay. We have an activity that we didn't get to do today, which is this one, but you guys did great. So next class will be the first thing we do. Okay?